So here's a review of my £99 Argos bike. Yes, £99. Needed a bike, cheap to get to work on. Is it any good? No. So this has been set up for my particular commuting needs. It's a 2.5 mile journey I have to go on. I kind of rushed into buying this. I didn't even read the spec properly on the bike, which brings us to the first thing I had to change. This chain ring. So the initial gearing on it, the chain ring on the front was a 42 tooth, and even with, first of all, it was sold as a mountain bike, but the mountain bike only had one ring on the front. Now I know a lot of modern mountain bikes have just one front ring. They're normally quite small, about 36, 38 tooth, and they have a massive 11 on the back, which takes them up to low gearing so you can do mountain bike trails. This, not a chance, no way in God's name. So first thing I had to change, this front ring had to be changed out for a 38. This will enables me to get up the hill I've got to commute on. Where do we go? Where do we even start? Yes. Oh, do you like this? Just to keep your seat dry. So first thing I changed was the saddle. For one that was actually nice and big and padded and comfortable. It's got springs on the back. Next I was getting a wet bum, so I had to change for these Mudgaurds here. Now the reason why it's mounted so up in the air is so that it actually keeps your bum dry, because if you don't, it don't, if that makes sense. So that's why it's this, and everyone else has their guards mounted really high. If you have it mounted low to the tyre, it misses a load of rain and you just get a wet arse. So cheap Mudguard set, ka-ching. This stupid looking front one as well, which only covers the front bit. Just looks ridiculous. Moving on up. I always make a point of wearing my S1 Lifer, it's a skateboard helmet, but it can take multiple impacts, so always handy. And I've got a new GoPro mount for the front for when I'm recording my shenanigans and tricks. Right, next thing I change, handlebars. This is my own personal reference because I like an upright position of years of driving in Holland on upright bikes. So I changed to these Porter handlebars, I think they're called. But they give you a much higher position. They were £19 for those. Handlebar grips, changed those to foamy ones. Mirrors. I've got these on the end ones. Oh, look, they work. Look, you can see things in them. They're handy for road safety point of view. One on each side on the ends. They give you a view of what's coming up behind you. Gears, only got 6 gears on this because it's cheap and nasty. I think the lowest gear works out to 38 inches. Right, what else have I changed? Tyres. The knobbly tyres that came with it. The knobbly tyres that came with it have lasted about 2 months, 3 months. They've actually started wearing down. And bearing in mind I'm only doing 4.5 miles a day. And they're alright, I'm not the lightest person, but they're wearing out already. It's rubbish. So I've changed to these tyres. These are only, non-knobbly road tyres for a 26 incher. Got those from Wilko's. Everyone knows Wilko's in the UK. They were like £12 each, and that's another £24. kickstand. I'm not one of these people who throws his bike around everywhere. I just like to stand it up. I'm old school. That was another £8. I forgot these little flashy lights. I think these were like another £8 for a set of 4. They're quite good because they go. You got a red one, a pair of red ones, and I'll put them on the back. And if you get a nice alternating flashing sign like this, and an alternating flash draws drivers' eyes to your attention. Very good. Same for the front. Put these on the extremities of the handlebars. 2, 3. Flash, flash, flash. You're not going to see a lot with these, but they just make you be seen, which is what it's all about. Also, I've got this. The get out of the way device. These brakes, as I say, it's only 3 months old. I've already had problems with these, had to strip them down and clean some. So that gives us a grand total of... Is a £99 bike actually worth it? No, not really. If you're going to buy a cheap bike, get a second-hand one. The rear cassette on this is already starting to fall apart. It's heavy. No, just don't do it. Get a nice old Sturmey Archer 3-speed rally. Bye. Tune in for more sexy bike reviews.